This is Poppy as in P-O-P-P-Y, not Poppy as in daddy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I always said I was never going to say welcome back to my channel because I thought it sounded super basic, but oh well. So I thought I'd do something a little different today, and I'm going to be showing you what's in my palette that I made, or my Z palette. If you don't know what a Z palette is, it's an empty palette that you can put eyeshadow in. It's magnetic, so you can put like eyeshadow singles in there. And it's something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I've held off buying a lot of palettes because I was like, no, you're making your own palette. You don't need to go and buy every new palette that comes out. But I just think it's like a really cool idea because you can pick out whatever colors you want. And you know, like sometimes when you buy an eyeshadow palette, there might be a few shades in there that you don't use or that you don't like. But when you're picking out your own colors, you're probably gonna like them since you're picking them out yourself. Or maybe you want to try out like a few different color eyeshadows. Like maybe you want to try out some neon colors, but you don't want to buy a whole palette. You can just buy a couple different singles and mix some looks with that. Or sometimes maybe you have a palette that you really like, but maybe there's not a good transition or blending color in there, and you can just buy an eyeshadow single and use that. And yeah, you can try out different brands and different finishes of eyeshadow, and I just thought it was a cool idea. So today I'm going to be showing you what I have in my Z palette. I'm going to be showing you swatches of that. So this is my Z palette that I have. Ooh, the light's reflecting off it a little, but yeah, I know most of them are just like black or just a solid color, but I had to be extra and get this holographic one because look at that. But anyways, this is a large Z palette. They come in a few different sizes. I think the small one holds 9 eyeshadows and the extra large one holds maybe 30, I think. I can put a link for this down below probably, so yeah, I'll try and do that. And like I said, I only have 9 eyeshadows, which isn't really that many, but I'm really happy with the colors I picked out so far. And these are all Makeup Geek eyeshadows except for this one, which is Anastasia. And yeah, I'll just show you each of them and swatch them for you. So the first one I have is the most basic eyeshadow ever. This is Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. But this is a light peachy beige color with a warm undertone, and you know, this is like the OG blending shade. I'd heard of this eyeshadow for years, and it was one of the reasons I wanted to start making a Z palette was because I wanted this eyeshadow. I really needed a good color for blending because sometimes even in a regular palette there's just like no good blending shades, like none of them are light enough for me and they end up looking just too harsh, but it works really well for blending out any harsh lines. And I wasn't sure if it was too hyped up because I hear people talking about it all the time, but it works really well and it's something I would look into if you're looking for a blending color. The next one I have is another Makeup Geek shadow. This is Creme Brulee. So this is a light beige color. It's like a really light brown color with a warm undertone. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I love anything with a warm undertone. I'm all about like the warm eyeshadows. And it works really well as a blending color or as a transition color. Or sometimes if I'm not doing a lot of makeup, I'll just pop this right in my crease just to add a little depth, and it works really well for that. And it reminds me a lot of Smarty Pants from my Tarte Bloom palette, and I was looking for a dupe for that for so long because I love that color and I use it all the time, and this is pretty close to it, so yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I really like it. This next eyeshadow I have is called Poppy. This is Poppy as in P-O-P-P-Y, not Poppy as in daddy. This is a bright orange, and the website says it has subtle pink undertones, which yeah, I guess it kind of does. But I really like this. It's like a really it looks like really neon on my eyes actually, but I used it in my peach aesthetic video if you watched that one. And I wasn't sure like how often I was going to wear it, and I was kind of debating getting it or not, but I'm really happy I got it. It looks so pretty in the summer. And yeah, I just really like it. It's a nice like pop of color. Next I have Fashion Addict. This is a medium, like pinky kind of purple, almost like orchid color, and I really like this one. I didn't think I would like it this much because I wasn't sure how often I was going to wear it because it's like a really bright purple, but yeah, I'm really into it. I've been wearing it like all the time, and this one, the quality of this one seems to be nicer than the rest of them. I mean, they're all nice quality, but this one seems like especially like smooth and buttery. I don't know. Okay, so those are all my matte eyeshadows I have, so I'm going to get on to some of like the more shimmery ones. So this is Makeup Geek Mai Tai. This is a duochrome eyeshadow, and it said that it's an apricot base with orchid reflex, but I don't know, I can't really describe the color. It is kind of apricot-y, but it's also kind of pinky and rose goldy. I don't know, there's like a lot of different colors in here, but this eyeshadow is so gorgeous. I'm so glad I got this one. I've been wearing it a lot lately too, and it's just so pretty. Like especially when you're in the light, it like changes color almost. I don't know. This one is Masquerade. So this is a medium purple with a foiled metallic finish, and yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I wanted it for a long time. I saw it in a Kathleen Lights video, which is like the reason I wanted it, but I really like it. It comes off a little more pink than it does purple. Like it has like, it seems like it has like a strong pink undertone to it. This one was like $10. The rest of the ones from Makeup Geek were $6, but this one was a foil eyeshadow, so it was $10, I guess. But I really like it. I feel like I just keep like repeating myself, like saying the same things, but I really like all of these. So the last one I have is a shadow from Anastasia, and this is Macaroon. So this is a pastel lavender with a metallic finish, and out of all of them, this was the one I was most excited for. I've had my eye on this for so long, but they didn't even have it in the stores, so I had to get it online. But yeah, I'm really happy with it because I wanted to do some pretty lavender eyes, and I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see it. But it comes off very metallic. It's almost silvery, especially when you dampen the brush. I like wearing it all over my eyelid like I am today, or sometimes I like using it as an inner corner highlight, because that's something I like to do when I'm doing an inner corner highlight. I know like a lot of people just use like nude shades or gold shades, but I like to use like sometimes like brighter colors. Like I'll use Makeup Geek the Mai Tai that I showed you before, or I'll use one like this, or I'll use a rose gold and I'll just highlight my inner corners with that instead of like a neutral shadow, because I don't know, it's just kind of fun. So that's all I have for today. If there are any brands of eyeshadow singles that you like to use, feel free to leave me a comment, because you know I'm always looking for more. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! That was really lame, I'm sorry.